Oxford coronavirus vaccine approved in days and lockdown over by February. Approval for the Oxford vaccine is seen as the best chance of easing restrictions as ministers look at a February target for opening up the UK, but only if millions are vaccinated. Lockdowns could end as soon as February if the Oxford vaccine gets the nod from regulators within days. Up to 15 million people who are most at risk of dying or getting seriously ill with coronavirus have reportedly been identified for urgent inoculation in the coming weeks. The new jab is easier to distribute than the existing Pfizer one and could reach millions a week once approved. Shadow Health Secretary Jonathan Ashworth said ministers should be moving heaven and earth to ensure it goes to plan. Millions a week could get the jab starting next week as it is easier to distribute than the existing one. Do you think it is achievable to reopen in February? Have your say in the comments below. AstraZeneca, which hopes for approval within days, said, "We think we've figured out the winning formula." Shadow Health Secretary Jonathan Ashworth said, "With the virus spreading with greater speed thanks to the new variant, it's now fiercely urgent vaccination is rolled out as quickly as possible. This is a race against time and ministers should be moving heaven and earth to get people the jabs needed to stay safe." AstraZeneca, the firm behind it, suggested it could be approved within days, with the first injections as soon as next week. Boss Pascal Soriot said, "We think we have figured out the winning formula and how to get efficacy that, after 2 doses, is up there with everybody else." Between 12 and 15 million individuals most at risk from COVID-19 have reportedly been identified by the government. Some officials suggest this group could all be vaccinated by the end of February. Once this has happened, the NHS would be less at risk of being overwhelmed by cases, and it is hoped this could lead to a relaxation of restrictions within months. Chancellor Rishi Sunak said, "The early rollout of vaccines, and the incredible work of our scientists and NHS, means we can now see light at the end of the tunnel with this pandemic." It came as 30,501 new coronavirus cases were reported in England and Wales yesterday, and 316 deaths. Scotland and Northern Ireland have paused their reporting of figures over Christmas. Once the Oxford/AstraZeneca vaccine gets the nod, it will be rolled out to millions a week because it is easier to distribute than the existing Pfizer one, which must be stored at -70°C. By Christmas Eve, over 600,000 doses had been administered since the first Pfizer jab was given 2 weeks earlier.